God willing. Things I can sell, send people. Picking up some toys to send people. How much was this? I shouldn't have gotten 3 of these anyway. $4,000, that's no big deal. Hey folks, I am sending something possibly to Miss Banjo. Yes, I'm on. Imagine that. Okay, the next place we're going to pick up some quests. I didn't do Northern Elsewhere yet, I don't think. What was I doing? Oh, I also have to make food. So, I'm opening, I think everything is going to be better. For the most part. Nothing is going to be perfect because there's still latency in our area, but I think as much as that, anything that I can do about it, I've done. So it should be something of an improvement. I'm just gonna wait until I pick up a couple of dailies before I tell people. Just want to see how things go with the stream for a little while before I jump on the announcement gun. But it won't be too long before I tell people. I'm just worried for, you know, good reason, because it's been like this for a while now. Oopsie, latency. But the latency in the game doesn't seem to be affecting my stream. There we go. Okay. Well, that's something at least. Let's see, what else? Southern Elsewhere, obviously. Okay, let's open up some Discord. Get it ready to go. All right, just getting it set up to be ready to announce in a few minutes. Uh-oh, lag. Okay, it was only like a second of it though. Okay, we can talk about contests while we're doing this. Let me just get to my channel. Okay. Don't forget to pick this guy up. I almost always, like, forget about him at first. Dirge. You may not have him unlocked if you haven't done the Dragon Guard Southern Elsewhere quest line. Okay. Next, Southern Elsewhere proper. We got to finish looking at the sheo stuff, BMW stuff. There's a whole lot of things we have to look at, and the camps. But I think the camps are #1 we have to get on because that's ending shortly. I'm closing some extra things. Maybe that'll help. There aren't many open extra things. Everything is pretty much needed. Okay. So, let's pick this one up, and then we'll go to our house. And then I'll announce. Whoa, that guy's moving out. Oh, I bought some cakes this morning because otherwise I was gonna be full when I ate my Jubilee cake. So, boom. You know, I'll say this. The latency in the game is better because what's happening is it seems to be coping with it better by turning down the graphics and doing other things to sort of keep the speed going at the same speed, even though it's less quality, which good. I can live with a little less quality. Okay. So there we go. Did that ever go through, that Miss Banjo thing? I guess it did. Alright, cool. What was I saying? Yes, let's look at something. I'm, honestly to God, I have forgotten most, if not everything, of what I was supposed to... What's going on here? Go away. Don't try to open shit on me. Alright, DDA. Contests and events. Events and challenges, rather. Okay, so we've done a bunch of them. There is a story for piemags, so let's do that. I'll read you the story. Design backstories. Is that her? Yeah. How the dull time flies when you're finding pies. So take a wee delve if you want all 12. Any pie lovers with way too much time on their hands are welcome to hunt for the Mad God's pie collection scattered about the grounds. I believe there are 8 indoors, 1 must pass through the monocle, and 4 outdoors. But I could be wrong because Sheo Garath is tricky and I forgot. Happy late April's foolsery, you gorgeous nutters. Sounds like she's got a clever one up her sleeve. Alright, that's piemags. Which house? Grand Psijic. And while that's going, I will announce. Unless Griff just told me my connection is shit. Aww. That's not bedtime reading. My bedtime reading is a little more morbid. You know, Civil War and all that. Okay. And announcing we will go. Announcing we will go. Announcing we will go. I ho the announce you go. I'm a dork. I should add, internet mostly fixed. That way people actually come and watch. You know the one reason I will never have breakfast smoothies? I tried it for a little while. My reasoning is so stupid. It's because I can't stand the noise in the morning. The last thing I want to hear in the morning is a blasting loud noise. I don't get it. I don't get why I would want to hear that. Alright, we've got effects. 11 of them. 666 items out of 700. very interesting sky and etheric rain. And obviously a path. Is that an eyeball? Yes. Okay, so we've got eyeballs and a monocle. That is really clever, to be honest with you. It's very Skull Lord, and that it's avant-garde and different and not whoa. That's cool looking. It's not all in one piece. It's sort of spread out in a very, I can't think of the word. Oh, I've seen these. You used to have those. Whoa, how'd she get an invisible wall here? Oh. Wonder what the invisible wall is. But she's got monsters. See? Those are Daedric bowls, in case you're curious how she did that effect. And that's Guar, her tail. A very easy way to make a moving tongue, should you need one. I have used it myself. That is really creepy. Deeply creepy. And that's just a vine coming out of that one. She's clearly turned down the global brightness. Which is fine. I'm not looking for pies, by the way. I'm like the worst hunter. Oh, but there's a pie. Hey, I'm glowing. Cool. We've got a banker. And a blob is the baby. Oh, I love this. This is amazing. Yeah. The dark as a part of essential housing tools. If you go into effects, look at lighting, you want brightness global. And you can add that. And it's kind of awesome. Because it gives you the opportunity to make things really neat looking. Because otherwise, this room only looks like this. Which isn't bad, but it certainly doesn't have the glowy, cool effect that it did with the darkness. I really like that. Don't be intimidating by trying darkness. It's one of the simpler, it's one of the simpler effects to work with. I just haven't had a lot of reason to use it. I think I only used it in one house. The one house being my wolf house. Oh, we've got snow. What's that? Oh, that's neat. So she's got lighting behind the Nord structure that shows the runes, excuse me. And a dragon on top. And a really creepy looking face. It's like everywhere you look has a little bit of something different. But all of it's creepy. She's changed the walls in here. Like, these are not the natural walls. These are added walls. Normally, there's a separate pathway back here. I don't know if you can get into it. Yeah, this is what you normally see, is this without walls. So you got nocturnal. Oh, thank you. That's really cool. So this is an achievement item you can get from Clockwork. Once you get this, you can bury, what she did is she buried a lamp. I think it's the Psijic Telvanni lamp. Azure. And one of the plants in there. So it looks really different, like kind of eerie. Oh, I love that! They just this is actually the top of a sarcophagus. It's, I think, a luxury item. So she just buried the top into the wall to make it look like a statue, and then now he's holding a towering light, and that's kind of awesome. Oh, these guys are fighting over cheese, which is perfect for Sheo. Oh, the weapons are fit. Okay, let me turn off the lights. So turn up the lights so you can see they're fighting with pumpkins and fish. That's adorable. I love it. I mean, I don't want to like short circuit what she's done here because, you know, obviously there's reasons for everything that she's done in here. But I feel like if you're trying to learn how to build better, the best way to do it is to actually, you know, look behind the curtain and see how things are done. I'm so glad I have a normal friggin' stream again for the first time in, I can't even tell you. Oh, this is great. This is an action scene. Hi. You 5 Law. Hey, Nestarish. Well, this isn't really about learning how to play. This one is about housing specifically. I look at houses. I will do some dailies after this, but this one is more about housing than anything. And right here we're looking at some piemag's house, her grand psijic. And she's done this great action scene where a dragon is breathing, I guess, ice ray onto an Argonian. So that's a pretty neat trick right there. But yeah, it's a great game. Congratulations for getting it. It's worth it. And you got it on sale too, so congrats. There are so many ways to play it. You can PvP, you can PvE, you can do what I'm doing in housing. That's cool. That is really cool. I have to turn the lights on so you can see what they've done. Morning, Treebs. So that's the orc face, and they took the dwarven fountain and stuck it into the wall and fire in the mouth. So that's a really neat fountain cobble. I really like it. So much going on with that. Sewing area. Aren't you glad I took care of all of my crafting beforehand? I cannot tell you. Yes! Sorry. Happy moment. My friend told me something that made me happy. All right, let's go to the back. Man, I can't tell you how pleased as punch I am with the fact that I was able to fix so much of what's wrong with this stream. I didn't fix all of it, Lord knows, but damn is it better. So that's Sheo, and he's got a chicken on his shoulder because why not? And the world is on Wabbajack, his weapon, and we've got all sorts of crows and whatnot all around him. I don't think crows are his thing. Aren't crows Nocturnal's thing? Or ravens? Whatever. It's still neat, but I think that it's Nocturnal's more the crow person. Ah! Mouth. Scrying witches. Okay, so she's got the... This is the node that you can only get through the crown store. And she's got the scrying witch's basin and teeth. So it looks like a mouth. Mouth! Let's go on in. Ew. Water dripping. Oh, she's made this whole neat little experience here. This is piemag. She's sort of an officer. I think she's an officer. In DDA, which is the Divine Design Alliance, which is the guild that is hosting this particular contest. This was the Sheo contest. And she is not just creative, but she's also brilliant. If you speak to her, she plays it down a lot, but she's super scary smart. She's like, she's definitely smarter than me, if that gives you any sense. So yes, I am not surprised that she did a good work at all, because this is very, very much her kind of thing to be good at. She's just like that. She's a cool person. All right, let's pick up the summers. Ah! No! I didn't mean to group you. I hope you don't take my group offer. Yeah, Piemag's a great person. Wild Honey, thanks for the follow. That came across really bad. I didn't mean it like that. Wild honey sounds tasty. Okay. Do I have another item on me? I do not. I will have to grab something out of my bank to send to you. Miserere. I don't know if I say your name right. I've always said Miserere or Miserere. I don't know which it is. I go back and forth in my head. Oh, I have some plates I can send. Kind of stupid to send only one, isn't it? Oh, no! Oh. That sucks. Miserere. Okay, now I know. Awesome. I've gone to plenty of your houses. So are you only on console, Wild Honey? Because I can't send you anything if you're only on console. Sadness. I wish we could mail things between servers, you know? That would be awesome. Thank you. I use Discord. I don't know about PS4. I'm on a PC, so I don't know how they do it there. Maybe? Anyone know? I'm not a consoler. I will not console you. Ha! Sorry. That was terrible. PS4. Great. Then maybe you can answer Yu's law. Sorry you're on PS4. Sadness. We're on PC. Alright, so the next one. Okay, so Wild Honey is the one with your answer there, Yuslaw. Not me, because they play on PS4 and seem to know better than I do. Alright, Research Monkey's Silent Magnifico also has a story, which I put off telling you before. So let's read this story and then we'll go to the house. It's not a story, actually. It's a poem. Now, remember, Research Monkey is our friend who does bunny builds. He does all the bunny builds. Oh. Gotcha. Sorry. All right. Where is it? Quote, Uncle Sheomart. Quote, poem. O mortal playthings, gather near. Trust Uncle Sheo, there's naught to fear. I hear a wailing, some mighty distress. The peasants reek, their bums a mess. What has happened to cause such fright? It's your toilet paper, there's none in sight. Of books and notes, we have a ton, but of toilet rolls, not a single one. Uncle Sheo is here to save the day, with plans afoot, this stench to stay. Come hither and yawn into my shop. I have the items thought rare to drop. Paper I have from many a source, soft as crushed glass and somewhat coarse. into my soup to dissolve the ink and soften the ply to combat this stink. Every letter I save, lest knowledge be lost. This alphabet soup is minimal cost, and so your stench my profit makes. With gold aplenty to buy sweet cakes, this paper is a precious jewel, and Sheomart is no fool. Welcome to Uncle Sheomart. Thank you. Off to, let's go see research monkeys there. Ugh. You know, I get no credit from you, Griffin. No credit whatsoever. I just put on a grand performance, and I get picked up. And not the toilet paper. Well, he's giving it to you. That's the best part of this, is that you're getting. He's giving you toilet paper. It just won't be nice toilet paper. It might hurt. Let me double check that that's, thank you. Let me double check that this is actually the right house. Yeah, silent magnifico. Why is it taking forever to port? Oh, there. Now we start porting and I move. There we go. I will return. I'm out of coffee. I have another one. Yeah, something like that. Yes. Okay. I get no credit. My friend Griffin is watching, and he is cruel with his mocking. All right, so we got some effects right off the bat. 400 out of 400. Now, Silent Magnifico is kind of cool. No entry. Well, that makes me want to go right in, but we'll go back to that. Oh, bunnies! There are bunnies, folks. Look at all of the cakes. You know, honestly, if he ever starts making things without bunnies, we're all going to be like, what's wrong with you? There have to be bunnies. Oh, I love that bread. What a great shelving for bakery. And fishies? A terrarium? Actually, is that a terrarium with crabs in it? I'm not sure. Fishies more. What are you bunnies doing? Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's gorgeous layout. So display cases, but the way that they laid it out is just so nice, especially with the lighting. Lighting is hard to do with display cases. I think they've got it at just the right angle so that it doesn't look bad. Oh, God. So, in the housing world, we tend to use the Dress cups as toilet paper because they look like toilet paper. So here are all of the bunnies paying homage to Sheo by giving him toilet paper rolls. I mean, right now, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? Research Monkey's excellent. He's got a great sense of humor. He does great cobbles, and he's funny as hell. I mean, he's just a great human being. I've talked to him on times where I've had really sad nights, and he's cheered me up. Ooh, nice. Okay. Please don't eat the snot. Eating snot is a bad idea no matter what anyone tells you. Oh, check that out. That's a brilliant idea. So that's what, the fake rug, the Riekling rug, and he stuck it in there to look like a boar's head. Whoa, Yeah, that's a clever idea. Uh-oh, we've got a rat by the cheese. Look at these. The registers. Oh my God, those are great. Those are phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I'm in love, research. I'm in love. I'm in love with your bunnies and your cobbles. More toilet paper. The pig is helping. Princess had to help with the toilet paper. So, do we have a second floor in here? We should. Oh, I want to point something out to you. I didn't write it. It was written by researchmonkey, the guy who made this house wrote that poem as a backstory to this house. And what it was explaining is that Uncle Sheo will have toilet paper for you at Uncle Sheomart. And he does. So that was that point of that poem. I wanted to point out this to you. A friend of mine is right when he says this isn't pure white light. It's kind of tinged yellow, but it's as close as you're going to get without combining items to make a pure white light. It's also extremely bright. Also, if this was the second floor, you could bury that in the ceiling and you wouldn't even see it, and it would light everything up beautifully. But because there's a second floor, you can't do that, because otherwise it'll be on top of the second floor and it won't look right. But that's just a little tidbit. So here's more stuff that Uncle Sheomart has for sale. I think we end Monday with anniversary, and this will wrap up tomorrow, this contest, so you won't be seeing any more sheo builds for another year. Oh, which kind of makes me sad, because sheo's awesome. Look, he's making the toilet paper. He's got a machine making it. From books.